Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Sykeston Fieldhouse for the SEMO Conference Tournament, featuring 9th-seeded Dexter and the 8th-seeded New Madrid County Central Eagles. Before we get to our starting lineups, ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you please rise. Gentlemen, remove your caps as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's meet the starting lineup for the 9th-seeded Dexter Bearcats. Number 1, 5'9" junior, Ryder Bowles. Number 4, 6'3" junior, Andrew Ellinghouse. Number 5, 5'11" junior, Carter Dorton. Number 15, 6' junior, Peyton Driscoll. And number 33, 6'6" senior, Garrett Henson. The Bearcats are coached by Chad Ellen, assisted by Rob Nichols. And now the starting lineups for the 8th seed, New Madrid County Central Eagles. Number 20, 5'10" senior, Austin Davis. Number 22, 6'1" senior, Christian Phillips. Number 30, 5'8" senior, Bryshawn Williams. Number 32, 6'4" senior, Ansel Underwood. And number 34, 6'4" senior, Kayvon Williams. The Eagles are coached by Lennis McFerrin, assisted by DJ Dace, Vaughn Shepard, and Lennis McFerrin Jr. Officials for tonight's game, Jerry DeMint, Scott Brown, and Todd Turlington.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 2019 SEMO Conference Boys Basketball Tournament. I'm Chris Hotchkiss. Alongside my partner for this week, Jeff Limbaugh. We'll be bringing you each and every game of the tournament here on the SPS TV YouTube channel. So if you can't make it out here, $5 for adults, $3 for students to get in. But if you can't make it, we'd like to see you out here. But if not, just go to the Sykeston SPS TV YouTube link and you can choose the game that you want to watch. We're starting off tonight with an 8 and 9 matchup. New Madrid County Central comes in as the 8th seed, and the Dexter Bearcats come in as the 9th seed.
Dexter's kind of starting over, Chris. A lot of young players getting their first look here at the SEMO Conference Tournament. And New Madrid, a very strong senior-laden team.
First 3 off the mark by Bowles for Dexter. No score here early in this game. Glad you're with us.
Good defense there by Henson. Stepped over and made him pull up.
3 veteran officials to start this tournament off. Move inside. Couldn't finish. Could Underwood.
Eagles taking it early right at Henson. Dexter not very big, but they've got some shooters, Chris. If they're left open, that guy right there, Ellinghouse, number 4, we watched him light it up here last year.
Yeah. Ellinghouse went down with an ankle injury, if I remember, in this tournament last year. He was having a very good tournament until that happened.
Eagles getting it after it on the defensive end, just like Coach McFerrin likes to play.
Yeah, as soon as you said that, Bryshawn Williams just about had a steal, but it went off his foot out of bounds, so to stay with the Bearcats. 59 seconds gone in this game, still no score.
Chad Allen, first year at the varsity helms, got a lot of success on the girls' side. took over the boys' side here.
We're going to have a foul out front. I think they're going to get Austin Davis.
Chad's assistant, Rob Nichols, used to be the head coach at Dexter back in the day. Coached with Rob at Richland. Great guy, great family. He's got a son. Hopefully we'll see him, a freshman, that can light it up from the outside, Chris. Cole Nichols.
Couldn't finish, but nice little alley-oop inside, but Dorton couldn't get that one to
try to catch
go
it up
down.
in the air, so just catch it coming down, going straight back up.
Off the hands of Henson out of bounds, and it'll be back to New Madrid. Still no score, about 1:30 gone here, first quarter action. And Coach McFerrin wants to take his first timeout. We'll take it with him. 6:34 left, first quarter action, no score, New Madrid and Dexter. New Madrid basketball coming out of that timeout. Early action here. First round action.
I think it's the second game for both teams. New Madrid with the win. Somebody down south, and Dexter got throttled by Charleston at Charleston, but a lot of people are going to have that happen to them.
Did New Madrid only play one game down at the Riverbend?
Oh, that's right, and played the Riverbend. I lost them both.
Okay.
Yeah, they're 1-2. That's right.
I wasn't sure how they fared in the Riverbend. Henson picks up his first team foul against the Bearcats.
Dexter in a man-to-man. Or is that matchup? That's that matchup from Dexter.
Shot off the mark. Got his own rebound, though. Did Williams, looking for some help. Uncontested three, little long. Nice rebound there by Henson.
Driscoll didn't wear that mask. He's wearing 15 for Dexter.
Off Driscoll's hands, and that's a turnover. As Phillips is going to be fouled. See who they're going to get it on.
Fouling the Bearcats, Peyton Driscoll, his first.
I didn't see him wearing that at Charleston, so he must have got friendly fire at practice. Maybe got a shot in the nose.
That was the first on Driscoll. We do have the email up and going this week. If you want to email us in, let us know you're watching and from where, or if you got any questions or comments for us. We like interacting with those out watching the games as Austin Davis gets the first points of this tournament. Webcast at SykestonR6.org is our email address, so if you want to email us in this week, we'll have Jeff answer all those tough questions that you have. Three ball by Carter Dorton. Good from the left wing.
New Madrid tried to rotate over, but Dorton hit a good-looking three.
And here come the Bearcats after the turnover. Three ball a little short by Ellinghaus. Nice save by Dorton. Henson with a good, strong move. His first bucket of the game.
6'6" senior, Henson.
Dexter leads 5-2.
A little token pressure, I was going to say, but New Madrid just a little too lackadaisical getting across the 10-second line. Just trying to keep the tempo when you do a zone pressure like Dexter did that trip.
4:11 left, first quarter action. Dexter leads New Madrid 5-2.
I tell you, I think New Madrid's going to be an up-and-coming sleeper, Chris. My partner, my buddy Lamont, he knows Mr. Basketball. He says New Madrid County Central is loaded, has an 8th grade class loaded with 4 6'4" boys on the team.
Really?
Nobody's played them within 40 points. I know that's 7th grade now into the 8th grade, but, I mean, you add it to what Coach McFerrin's got. You got Coach McFerrin. Eagles maybe going to make some noise.
Nice look down low, and Ellinghouse with the finish from Ryder Boyles. Nice little assist by Boyles. Lawson on the way up. Did Christian Phillips get to stay with the Eagles? Knocked out of his hands.
Oh, back screens. I'm trying to remember what they call that. Mitch Wood, Dexter likes to run that offense that they ran against the man-to-man. There's back screens getting the guy open like the Bearcats did.
Dexter up 7-2 here. 3:30 left in this first quarter. Couldn't get it to go, but the follow is good for Williams. So his initial shot wouldn't go, but good job by Williams staying with it.
Early on, New Madrid County Central getting a lot of 2nd and 3rd opportunities.
Near steal. And now we're going to get a foul. A little too aggressive.
The old flex, there
top,
it was.
maybe.
It took this old man, the flex offense. That's what the Bearcats are running. Mitch Wood used to run it great for Oran back in the day.
That was the first on Christian Phillips. 2nd team foul.
Oh, he had him back door.
Yeah, I'll say Henson had Boyles back door, just couldn't get it to him. And it's going to go off Henson's hands out of bounds.
Dexter will do a lot of that back door. At least they did against Charleston, but Charleston was so quick, but to stop it. But they're going to spread you out and go that back door, try to get those easy layups.
3 minutes to go here in the first quarter. 3-point lead by Dexter, 7-4. Low scoring affair so far. And a nice strong move inside by Williams.
Yeah, Dexter came after the ball, but Williams just too strong, got a nice roll.
First of 13 games this week. Corner 3, got it. Jackson Allen.
It's Chad's boy.
Yep, Coach Allen's son.
What are they listing? 6'6"?
6'6".
I haven't seen him shoot nothing but a 3.
Good defense there, rotating over. Garrett Henson swats that out of bounds. This is an 8-9 matchup. After this one, we'll have the 3-6. Cape Central and Poplar Bluff will tip around 7 o'clock. Cape being the 3 seed, Bluff being the 6. And then the nightcap is Donnie Brown knocks down a turnaround jumper. The nightcap will be the 2 seed, the Notre Dame Bulldogs, taking on the 7 seed, the Kennett Indians.
Donnie Brown's been a starter a few times now. He's off the bench.
He has. 3 off the mark. And a nice rebound by Seitz.
Open look.
Ellinghouse couldn't get that to go. He's 0 for 2 so far in his first quarter, but 2 offensive rebounds by Seitz. Floater wouldn't go. Henson couldn't corral it. They'll say it went off of New Madrid to stay right here underneath us.
Dylan Seitz, 5'8" sophomore, son of Eric Seitz. He coach over at Dexter as well. Scrappy. Got 2 offensive rebounds, kept that possession alive.
Smallest guy out on the floor right now, getting those 2 offensive rebounds to give Dexter an extra shot here. They lead 10-8 with 1:31 left, first quarter action. Glad you're with us here. You're home for the SEMO Conference Tournament this week as Ellinghouse knocks down his first 3.
Good-looking shooter, the junior.
I bet we'll see more of that from him tonight. Can they answer back? New Madrid, no, they couldn't. And we're going to get a foul on the floor. Loose ball foul going for the rebound.
I believe they got Ellinghouse.
Yep, that's his first. 3rd team foul against Dexter.
Another second chance after a miss for the Eagles.
Bearcats lead 13-8. 1 minute, 14 seconds left, first quarter action.
Nice little up and under.
2 free throws coming.
I believe it's 2 now on Henson, the big postman for the Bearcats.
Henson is second. Team foul number 4. Donnie Brown to the line.
We do have the email address up, webcast@sykestonr6.org, if you want to shoot us an email. That's webcast@sykestonr6.org. Brown gets the first free throw. Hit high off the back rim, but got it to go.
Chad's going to – oh, he took Henson out, didn't he?
Off on the second free throw, but offensive rebound, and they dump it into Donnie, who scores it. So
Off
he's
the
got
bench with 5.
Yeah, he's got 5 points off the bench, does Donnie Brown. Lead the way for the Eagles. They only trail now by 2. They were down 6 earlier, but they've cut it down. And we're going to get an offensive foul. Good job by Brown taking that.
14's Cole Nichols, who I told you about, Chris. He probably should have took it all the way instead of the pass. He had a 2-on-1. He can shoot, Cole Nichols. 14 for Dexter.
New Madrid can tie it with a bucket or take the lead with a 3 here. Inside 40 seconds, first quarter action. Couldn't get the field goal, but
They get Ellinghouse reaching in again? No.
Foul on the Bearcats, Jackson Allen, his first.
that's the first on Jackson Allen.
Right back to Donnie Brown
2 more free throws coming up.
with the post play. Donnie catches it that low. That's not good news for the other team.
No, you're right. First free throw off the mark. He'll get a second.
Dexter always brings a good crowd.
And got the second one to go. 27 seconds left. Dexter 13, New Madrid County Central 12. Knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Bearcats.
I would think Dexter would want to play for the final shot here. At least go up by 1 at the end of the quarter.
I'd say that'd be a good move. Corner 3 by Allen off the mark. Offensive rebound, and another chance was going to get stripped on the way up, and now they're going to get a foul on a reach in by Cole Nichols, a 6-foot freshman.
5th team foul. Thought Allen kind of forced it. You're going for that last shot.
That's the 7th team foul, so that's a 1-and-1.
Oh. So it cost him.
Sure did. So a 1-and-1 situation coming up here for Ansel Underwood. He can take the lead for New Madrid. Got the first one, now he'll get the bonus. Second one was off the mark. See what Dexter can do. 4 seconds here. Not going to get anything off, and that's going to bring us to the end of the first quarter. We're tied 13 all. You're watching the SEMO Conference Basketball Tournament on SPS TV. Chris Hotchkiss, Jeff Limbaugh back here. Start of the second quarter, we're tied 13 apiece.
What you would think an 8-9 matchup would be.
Yep.
Pretty evenly matched teams.
5 nights of basketball here at the Friendly Field House. 3 games tonight. We'll have 3 more tomorrow night as we get a foul and 2 more free throws coming up.
Jackson now a little late on the screen, getting over.
So to finish that thought, 3 games tonight, 3 games Tuesday night. Wednesday and Thursday, only 2 games each of those nights. And then championship night on Friday, we'll finish up with the final 3 of the tournament. First free throw off the mark by Howe.
Is there anything any better than championship night Friday at the SEMO Conference Tournament?
No.
Here at the field house.
This place will be packed out, and a lot of folks in here to watch their respective teams. And he couldn't get the second to go either, could Howe. He was 0 for 2 from the line on that trip. Still knotted up 13 all. New Madrid putting the defensive pressure out early in this second quarter. And we're going to get a travel. He looks over at the Eagles bench, and they said, you should have shot it. They left you wide open. 15-footer, take it. Well, you can tell a difference these first couple possessions of the defensive intensity from New Madrid starting this second quarter. At 3 ball off the mark, and now the Eagles want to get out and run.
3 on 2, and they throw it away.
Couldn't connect on the pass, so a turnover gives it right back to the Bearcats.
A lot of touches, deflections for the Eagles. That's when you're playing good defense. A lot of coaches count those touches, they call them.
Cross-court pass. Ellenhouse did a good job to corral that in.
Good pump fake.
3 ball. Way off the mark. Now Dexter wants to push the pace a little bit after the missed field goal. Corner 3, in and out, no good. And we're going to get a foul on a rebound. I think they're going to get Bryshon Williams on the foul. That's who I'd give it to.
I think you're right.
Foul on the Eagles, Bryshon Williams, his first team foul number 3.
Again, webcast at sykesnr6.org if you want to send us an email. We'll have it email up and working all week long. Yeah, nice little cut and a finish by Peyton Driscoll. Now we're going to get a foul 80 feet away from the bucket on a reach-in. And they're going to get that on Dorton.
We'll walk down and still shoot free throws. Good ball movement that trip down by Dexter. He went side to side and got a backdoor cutter for an easy look.
We'd like to see you out here at the games. It's $5 for adults, $3 for students. But if you can't make it, you can click on the SPS TV YouTube link, and we'll have each and every game broadcast for you. You can also go back and watch them in the archive section. Missed the front end of the 1-and-1 did Minner.
New Madrid County Central 3 for 9 here from the free throw line.
Dexter leads 15-13. Only 2 points that scored this quarter are from the Bearcats. Nice dump down low, but Henson couldn't finish as he got a shot blocked from behind.
Kevon Williams came up.
Shot off the mark by Phillips, and now Dexter wants to get out and run. And they're going to get a foul on the floor before the shot. Bearcats wanted an and one, but they're going to have to settle for
Foul Eagles, Donnie
taking
Brown.
it out of bounds.
Team foul number 4.
Going to be the first on Donnie Brown. Again, this is the first game of the night. New Madrid County Central, the 8th seed. Dexter, the 9th seed.
He's open.
Cape and Bluff up next, and then Notre Dame, Kennett in the nightcap.
Good rebound.
Yeah, Ellinghouse getting in there banging on the boards.
Henson was open early. I don't know how you missed him right underneath the paint. Ellinghouse went up, and he took it away from some Eagles there.
Team foul number 5.
They have 2 free throws coming up here for Ellinghouse. I don't think Ellinghouse has not attempted a free throw yet tonight, has he,
No,
partner?
first free throws of the night for Dexter. Andrew's got 5 points in the game.
First free throw off the mark. He'll get a second.
Cross-country runner. His dad tells me he wants to
Is he?
stays in shape running cross-country in the fall. Pretty good athlete, pretty good in the cross-country as well. Good golfer.
Got the second free throw to go. I was impressed with him last year in his sophomore year. Good deflection right there by Dorton, but Bearcats couldn't corral it. But they do force a turnover, and again, that was pressure by Dorton to force that errant pass.
Ellinghouse's group, the juniors for Dexter, have had some success in the younger grades. You kind of frowned at me when I was talking about New Madrid County Central's young group, but I know it's a different game up here on the varsity level. Good back door.
Yeah, it counted in the foul.
That's a little set play on the out of bounds.
Yeah, Bowes went up against Donnie Brown and forced Brown to foul him, and he'll get a chance to.
Bowles at 5'9", took it right at the 6'6", Donnie Brown.
Get a chance to complete the three-point play here. Let the free throws off. 5-point lead by Dexter.
Winner of this game gets the pleasure of taking on the Charleston Blue Jays.
It's going to stay with New Madrid. You know, I haven't scoured the crowd to see if I can see Coach Farmer here watching this game or not.
He's already beat Dexter by 40.
True. So he knows them. Maybe he's going to come
he
down.
He watched New Madrid in the River Bend.
Good point. And a bucket by Williamson, his first points of the night. Corner three, got it. And so Underwood ties it 18 apiece after that three.
I remember Underwood playing well last year in
He
this tournament.
Certainly did.
Hit a big three there with a man in his face. Tie it up at 18.
And Henson was trying to hit Dorton on the backdoor cut. And
Almost
Dorton
hit him in the face.
Yeah, Dorton
I mean,
did.
you cut back door, you better be looking.
He was there, and Henson saw him.
Yeah.
Dorton just wasn't ready for it. He wasn't looking.
Dorton says, you never throw that in practice to me. That's three on Donnie Brown.
I was going to say a whistle on a loose ball. Dexter fans wanted a call before they got it, but
yeah, and he definitely will sit out the rest of this half.
To the line for the Bearcats, shooting 1-1, Andrew Ellinghouse.
.433 left in this first half. This 8-9 matchup. Front end of the 1-and-1 good for Ellinghouse, so he'll get the second. And he got both of them. Back out to the 2-point lead by the Bearcats, 20-18. Coast to coast for Williamson.
Nobody stopped ball penetration. Williamson just took it right to the hoop.
Corner three, got it. Jackson Allen.
His second three.
6'6" junior knocked down tray number 2. And Ellinghouse is going to get the foul just about a half a second late on trying to get that steal.
Right. Double bonus down for New Madrid County Central. Looks like Jackson Allen likes that baseline three-point shot over there.
He does, doesn't he? First free throw, good. Second free throw off the mark. (23-21), Dexter leads, and we're going to get a foul out front. That's going to be on Underwood. Kind of riding Ellinghouse a little too much.
Foul on the Eagles, Ansel Underwood, his first, team foul number 8. Andrew Ellinghouse to the line, shooting 1-1.
I would think Dexter would want Ellinghouse to shoot as many free throws as he could.
I would think they would also. Couldn't make the, yeah, we did, didn't we? Couldn't make the first one. Just inside 4 minutes left in this second quarter. And it's going to be a tie-up situation.
Trying to set ball screens, and against a matchup zone, Chris, it's hard. I mean, because you're switching, so it's hard to have a guy set a ball screen and get open. As New Madrid County Central was trying to work that play.
Timeout, Dexter, 30 seconds.
Timeout, Dexter. It's a 30-second timeout. Again, we've got the webcast going for each and every game. We've got the email up. Webcast at sykestonr6.org if you want to send us an email in. We haven't really talked about the seeds too much. Charleston coming in undefeated on the season, getting the number 1 seed in the tournament. Coach Farmer brings back a ton of talent that went to the Final Four last year.
Very good Charleston team.
Notre Dame, the 2 seed. Notre Dame's got this senior class, about 8 or 9 seniors that have played together for a number of years. This is kind of the year they've been pointing towards for a while. They were all juniors last year, but now they got to that senior spot, so they're looking to make a
they're
run
so
this year.
deep, Chris. I mean, they all interchange. He's got about 10 guys that can play, at any time. Got Toma as big-time shooter.
Cape Central's 3 and Sykeston's 4. That'll round out the top 4. When's the last time the Sykeston Bulldogs have been a 4 seed in this tournament?
Can't remember.
Been a few years,
Cape
hasn't
Central
it?
and Sykeston are your 3-4. You got a pretty good tournament, wouldn't you say?
No doubt about it. Ellinghouse fouled on the drive. He'll get rewarded with a couple of free throws.
I would have liked saw him finish. He didn't really get contact.
Foul on the Eagles, Austin Davis, his second.
I don't know. You asking too much with that?
Andrew Ellinghouse
Probably.
to the line,
I don't
shooting
know. Jackson, the 5 seed. Poplar Bluff, the 6 seed.
Jackson's good this year.
They are. That's your first game tomorrow night as Ellenhouse missed a first free throw. He'll get a second. Your first game tomorrow night is Sykeston and Jackson. That's a 4-5 matchup. 5:30, that game will tip. The Bulldogs and the Indians. Jackson just coming off a disappointing finish, I know, for the Indian fans there at the state finals. They lost a heartbreaker in overtime. I know we were rooting for them.
Where were you in football?
3 minutes left in this second quarter. Dexter up 24-21. 15-foot jumper off the mark. Put back wouldn't go and finally cleared by Henson. Trying to get it down low to Henson, lob it in.
That's a tough entry pass.
Yeah,
You're not going to get that. You got to dribble over and make that pass.
And we're going to get
That's
a
a good
travel.
call.
Yep, that was a good call. .223 left in this first half. The 9 seed up over the 8 seed right now, 24-21. The winner gets Charleston tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Cape Central Poplar Bluffs, our second game tonight. Trying to look inside, couldn't get it. Where's Dexter inside 2 minutes now. Jackson Allen will take another three, and he got it. Jackson Allen with another three ball. That's his third of the game, isn't it, Jeff?
I think he can shoot.
I think he can shoot. .16-foot jumper off the mark, and here comes Dorton leading the break. He'll take it in, couldn't finish. Probably forced it just a little bit, but Dexter leads by 6 now, 27-21. They led by as many as 7, did the Bearcats.
Henson got away with a foul.
Probably so.
I don't think that pass was even for Henson.
It wasn't for Henson.
He should have finished, though.
Yeah, they were looking for Dorton
been
over.
pretty.
Yeah, over in the corner, cross-court pass, and Henson just picked it out of the air. Inside a minute.
2 wasted opportunities for the Bearcats to extend their 6-point lead.
Good hands by Henson, but right into the hands of Williamson. Couldn't knock that down, though, but another look after another offensive rebound, and Williamson going to be called for the travel. That's the second time in about the last minute and a half.
Right. Got to adjust.
Yeah.
They're going to call that. Sometimes they call it, sometimes they don't.
We're going to get a foul on the entry pass. They're going to get that on Dexter.
Yeah, Dorton setting that screen.
Coach Allen does not like that call.
Player control foul, so no shots.
He talks to the official. Nice lob in, but couldn't finish. Now second opportunity, and Williams going to be fouled as he had to wide open.
I was waiting to say, who's he lobbing to as Williams got a late jump.
Yeah.
I said, who's that going to? Then all of a sudden Williams got up there, didn't he?
Henson's going to pick up his third, so that's a big foul for the Bearcats with 38 seconds left. So Coach Allen was gambling, leaving Henson in there, and picks up his third.
Both big men now with 3.
Free throw off to the right.
Matter County Central lost a lot of free throws. Left points at the free throw line.
And he hit the second. 27-22, lead down to 5 now for Dexter. Late first half action. First game of the tournament here, 8-9 matchup. Corner three, got it. Logan Wyman.
6 threes in the half for Dexter.
8-point leads, the biggest of this half for the Bearcats. After that made 3. Looks like New Madrid is going to be content to hold for the last shot here. And it's going to be a bucket by Williamson, and that's going to bring us to the end of the first half. Your 9 seed, the Dexter Bearcats, lead the 8th seed, New Madrid County Central Eagles, by a score of 30-24. We'll step aside for a break here at half. You're watching the 2019 SEMO Conference Basketball Tournament on SPS TV. Chris Hotchkiss, Jeff Limbaugh back here to start the second half. This 8-9 matchup. Dexter up by 6 on New Madrid County Central, 30-24 to start third quarter action. It'll be New Madrid County Central basketball.
Leading scorers for Dexter, Ellinghouse, and Allen for the Bearcats, and Donnie Brown and Williamson for New Madrid County Central, each with 6.
Strong move to start this second half by Christian Phillips.
His first basket of the night, a starter.
Jeff, didn't you say earlier also Dexter has had 6 threes in that first half?
They do.
Sometimes you live by the 3 and you can die by the 3. They start off with a 3 by Andrew Ellinghouse.
Look at 7. Ellinghouse, first player in double digits now with 12.
You know he can heat up. And a 3 answered right back by Underwood.
And he can heat up.
He sure can. Get those 2 guys going.
Eagles picking up that pressure. We saw it early in the first quarter, but it kind of
Yep.
died down,
It
didn't
did.
it, as the game progressed in that first half?
Poplar Bluff and Cape Central going to their respective locker rooms to get ready. I saw both those teams exiting to go change and get ready. They'll be the second matchup tonight. Cape Central, the 3 seed. Poplar Bluff, the 6 seed. First free throw off the mark by Carter Dorton. He'll get a second. And he did knock the second one down.
How about the other side for Underwood?
Exactly. We talked about heating up with the 3s. That's back-to-back for Underwood, and he's got this deficit down to 2 now.
He's got 3 threes in the game for him with those back-to-back threes here in the third.
Get a little push out front.
Jerry DeMint, one of our officials, honored at the football banquet as one of those lifetime SEMO Conference
I didn't realize
awards.
that.
Jerry?
Awesome.
Jerry's a good guy.
He's a great guy. Congratulations to Coach Semin. That pass picked off. And a left-hand layup, good for Phillips.
Lifetime achievement, I believe they call it, for Coach DeMint.
Allen, corner 3. Well, he likes those baseline 3s, doesn't he?
Has he missed?
I don't know that he has missed.
4 threes.
See if Underwood can answer. That shot's off the mark. He made his previous 2. Ellinghouse will finish the layup. Lead back to 5 now, 39-34.
Oh, he got it. Got him posted up. You got to get it to your big guy.
Yeah, his crowd behind him was telling him to get it to him, get it to him.
I mean, he was posted up a couple steps inside the paint there.
Glad you're here with us on SPS TV YouTube channel. We'll be streaming each and every game of this tournament. If you can't make it out, tune in to us. Mr. Beidler and his crew that put on these games do an outstanding job. His students, his digital media class, Mr. Beidler, they do a phenomenal job, and we're going to get a block and 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, for those high school kids to take as much time commitment as this tournament for them, yeah, our hats are off to them and Mr. Beidler.
Coach Andy McGill and all his staff that helped put this on. Coach McGill, the athletic director for Sykes, and I know not only Coach McGill, but a lot of other people in the Sykes athletic department. They worked tirelessly all week long to put this tournament on.
You know, it's something you just don't show up Monday at 5:30 and
no, not at all.
Put together. You got 9 teams, and all the sponsors you got to get.
It's always well organized about who's going where at what time, and he's on the ball. Special shout out to Miss Amy Bradley and Miss Michelle Riley. They're back there in the hospitality room. They take care of us all week long, and I know Jeff and myself greatly appreciate that. Sometimes we're hard to take care of.
Good strong move by Williams there. Couldn't finish, though.
His second, team foul number 1. Kayvon Williams to the line, shooting 2.
I wonder if Coach McGill's happy with the Mizzou football selection.
I haven't asked him about that. I need to. Coach Drinkworts, is that how you say it?
Yeah, I guess.
Something like that.
Timeout, Dexter.
And we're going to get a timeout for the Bearcats. We'll take it with them. 5:07 left third quarter action. Dexter leads it 41-35. Chris Hotchkiss, Jeff Limbaugh back here. We're glad to be bringing you this action. Second free throw, a little short. Goes out of bounds. It'll give it back to the Bearcats.
Williams turned to referee Scott Brown like he did it. Hey, how'd that happen?
Corner three off the mark. And we're going to get another foul call. That's going to be on, Bryshon Williams.
His third, team foul number 4.
Donnie Brown, his 3 fouls, checks in.
Be careful out there. We're the 6'6" junior. Allen's 3, got it.
Oldest play in high school basketball. We used to call it 4 up. Set that screen for the guy that brings the ball inbounds.
And Coach McFerrin wants to take a timeout. It's a full. We'll take it with him. Dexter leads it 44-35.
Nine threes halfway through the third quarter for the Bearcats. What, 27 out of their 44 points?
Pretty impressive. I'd say you need to get out and guard that three-point line. If you're the Eagles, especially if Jackson Allen's taking them. He's got 5 of those 9, I think. Nice little spin move.
That was pretty.
Wow, Underwood with
I like
nice,
him.
I do too. He's got, what's he got, 8 in this quarter?
Yeah, 8 in the quarter, 12 in the game.
Wow.
Always plays well here at the Fieldhouse.
He does. He's keeping New Madrid in this with his 8 points in this third quarter, and now he's going to pick up a foul.
Not a good foul there.
No.
Though. His second foul.
Underwood, his second. Team foul number 5.
5th team foul.
Henson comes in with his 3 fouls. Dexter short without Henson out on the floor. Good pass.
Couldn't finish. Ellinghouse's finish wouldn't go. Gets another rebound and a steal by Phillips. And he couldn't finish with the left.
Good defense by Sides forced that.
Yeah, to get back.
Scrappy getting back, you're right.
Ellinghouse, you can see he was spotting up for that three, couldn't get it to go. And Donnie Brown's going to swat it from behind. Henson didn't feel him right behind him.
I guess not, because he pump faked. There was nobody there. She just caught and went right back up. Closed down on that shooter that time.
And a strip and a steal by Williams. Couldn't get the lay in, but he's going to have to earn it from the free throw line. Jeff, finish a thought you were saying earlier. You were asking about the Mizzou new hire, Coach Drinkworts, and I assume we're saying that right. I'm not sure, but I don't know a ton about him, but what little I've read, it seems to be impressive.
From the Gus Malzone school, coach with Gus Malzone, the Auburn coach in high school in Arkansas, was his offensive coordinator at Arkansas State, Malzone's. I guess Mizzou was looking for a young,
up-and-comer,
offensive-minded coach.
36 years old.
The only thing I worry about is he didn't have, I mean, he was 12-1 this year, but he had the coach of Louisville's team, really.
Yeah.
But
first free throw rolls in for Williams. I know I've been seeing on social media a lot that the Appalachian State people are not happy that he left. They are mad that he left, so that bodes well for Mizzou, I would say. You didn't want to lose your guy.
Right.
They didn't like him leaving. They liked him. Couldn't get
got
the
a little pay raise.
Foul on the floor before the shot. Yeah, he got more than a little pay raise, I think.
Well, $750,000 to $4 million.
Yeah,
that's more than a little pay raise.
Turnaround jumper off the mark. Offensive rebound and put back good for Bryshon Williams.
Patient, got his shot to Bryshon Williams. Eagles are hanging around.
Foul on the Eagles, Bryshon Williams. That's his
Fourth on Bryshon as he picked up the foul on the other end, and Coach McFerrin says, hey, I got to get him out of there. 3:02 left in his third quarter, still a lot of game left, and he picked up number 4. Down to a 4-point lead for Dexter, 44-40. Three from the top of the key is good for Logan Wyman.
His second three.
Jeff, what do you think about the new Cardinal Hall of Famer, Ted Simmons?
Love it. About time, overdue.
Turnaround jumper by Williams goes in. I knew you'd like that one. I like it too, and I agree with you. I think it's long overdue. Wild shot off the mark by Sykes.
Simmons could have hit back in my day. Not very good sight or Cardinal teams, though. That's what hurt him.
Yeah. Donnie Brown got the follow and put back.
You know, it's amazing. 1 year, Chris, and he didn't get enough votes to even go to the second year. And he's one of the top 10 catchers of all time.
Long range three in and out, no good. Another offensive rebound. Good ball movement here by the Bearcats, making that extra pass. Ellinghouse, a little floater, got it to go.
And he made the shot, which is a tough, like you said, the floater, but staying away from the charge was even more impressive for Ellinghouse. 7 1/4, now 16 in the game for Andrew.
Donnie Brown to pull up for a corner three.
There you go, Donnie Brown showing his outside game. He's got 11.
Cuts it down to 2, 49-47. It's been a good one here, 8-9 matchup.
See how Dexter likes to play, Chris. They spread it out, try to take you off the dribble and go back door.
Free throw line jumper, no good there by Peyton Driscoll.
With Henson out of there, it's kind of like a 5-out offense.
Coach McFerrin wanted a foul. He
Yeah,
thought that Williams
did too.
Yeah, got hit on the elbow. I thought he got hit also. No call. Now Donnie Brown to mop up that. And the Eagles look to push.
Good bounce pass.
Oh, good finish and a foul by Kevon Williams.
Threaded the needle. Don't see that bounce pass, especially in traffic.
Foul on the Bearcats, Ryder Bowles. That's his first. Team foul number 4. Kevon Williams on the line shooting 1.
He can give New Madrid, I don't know if it's their first lead of the game or first lead since 2-0.
At least in a long time, let's
Yeah.
say.
And he hit it.
11 in the game for Kevon Williams.
New Madrid County Central takes the lead, 50-49. Nice take off the dribble by Sykes as a dribble drive. Kicked it out. Ellinghouse couldn't knock down the 3. Now we're going to get a foul on the floor.
Ellinghouse reaching in.
Foul on the Bearcats, Andrew Ellinghouse. That's his third personal foul. Team
Dexter
foul number 5.
penetrating and getting open looks from 3. They're just not falling right now. New Madrid County Central with the comeback in the lead.
Donnie Brown got the little 8-footer to go.
That helps being 6'6"
Yeah.
as you threw it over the 5'10" Wyman.
No doubt about it. We do have the email address open, webcast at sykesnr6.org if you want to shoot us an email. Another 3 for Dylan Sykes. Shoot us an email. Let us know where you're watching from or if you got any questions, comments, or concerns, or maybe you got a topic you want to hear our opinion on. New Madrid couldn't answer back with the 3, and that will bring us to the end of the third quarter. We're knotted up 52 apiece. You're watching the 2019 SEMO Conference Tournament on SPS TV.
New Madrid County Central outscoring Dexter 28-22 in that third quarter.
To tie it up. Dexter had extended that lead out too. I think it was up to about 10 or 11. But New Madrid did a good job.
8 minutes. See who gets the Charleston Blue Jays tomorrow night, right?
That's right. Winner of this game plays Charleston, 7 o'clock tomorrow night. And a big block down low, and now we're going to get a break here by Williamson. Gets it back to Williams, who couldn't finish.
Wow, I don't know why Williamson didn't just take it. You like the unselfishness, but he made it tough. Instead of a sure 2 points, now Williams has to go shoot free throws.
I agree with you. Got our first question of the night in, partner.
Of course you will.
We'll let you take this one first. We got this in from Jeff Williams. Jeff watching back home. First free throw rolls in. Wants to know if we are in favor of the shot clock in high school. We'll keep it right here during this timeout. What do you think about a shot clock in high school?
Good question,
Yeah,
Jeff.
it is. I go back and forth. I mean, I don't think it doesn't need to be a 24-second shot clock probably, but I think I am in favor of a shot clock in high school. You know, we were talking off air earlier about some of the games we've seen here, years ago where it'd be 6-4 or something at halftime. And
Jeff, Cape Central Bluff, definitely a shot clock.
I'm not in favor of those 6-4 games, so, and you get sometimes.
I don't know. High school, another thing for them referees to worry about. I'm back in the old days of Phil Ford. Jeff Williams will remember Phil Ford from North Carolina. He used to spread out in that delay game. And that's a good question for our first question.
Second free throw for Williams, and he got them both. 2-point lead now, 54-52 by New Madrid. Got an email in from Corey Hoffman also, said he's watching from St. Louis. And he's enjoying watching his nephew, who started for Dexter, Ryder Boyles. Glad you're tuned in, Corey.
That's what we're here for, stuff like that.
Exactly.
Chris. Good to hear from him.
Good to hear from Corey up in St. Louis.
He gets to watch his nephew, yeah.
That's right. He can't make it down. Mr. Beidler and his crew that put on these games. We've got the easy job. We just sit up here and
get to watch some great high school basketball.
Great high school basketball and commentate just a little bit. Let these players do most of it on the TV. Corner three, got it, Underwood.
I don't think you want to leave him open.
No, he has been
4
heating
threes
up.
for Underwood. 5-point lead might be the biggest of the night for New Madrid County Central.
It is. New Madrid County Central, the 8th seed, has trailed most of this game, but the hot hand of Underwood in this second half have them right back in the lead, and a nice backdoor cut and finish by Peyton Driscoll.
Driscoll took off his face guard. I don't even know what you call that. That mask for the
little
nose?
face mask. Coach Allen will take a timeout. It's a full timeout, so we'll take it with him. 6:12 left, fourth quarter action. New Madrid leads it 57-54. Chris Hotchkiss, Jeff Limbaugh back here. First game of the 2019 SEMO Conference Tournament, first of 13. All 13 will be brought to you right here on SPS TV. Just go to the SPS TV YouTube channel and click on the link of the game you want to see. We'll try to get most of the games streaming a few minutes before the scheduled tip so you can get logged on and get ready and hear those starting lineups and then get ready for the start of your game, hopefully. And a turnover.
Dexter come out in a half-court trap looking for this, got the turnover.
Coach Allen wanted to take that timeout to set that up. Ellinghouse corner three off the mark, but he's going to be fouled. And 3 free throws coming up, and that's going to be on Underwood.
That way to put points on the board, but the clock stopped.
That's a third on Underwood, so something you need to kind of look at maybe. We still got 5:54 left, so, but he does have 3.
Four for 6 from the free throw line is Ellinghaus for the night.
Make it 5 for 7 as he knocked that one down.
With the 60-degree weather, it's a little hot and humid in here in the field house.
So, yeah, for night number 1 it is. Second free throw no good. He'll get a
Weather
third.
will change tomorrow, of course.
Yeah, it's supposed to cool down.
Missed 2 out of 3. Leaving points at the free throw line. That's what New Madrid County Central did in the first half.
Dump
Tough
it down.
pass.
Yeah. It was. They did good just to get it right back. Donnie Brown will reset the offense now out front. And he got a tough jumper.
Man, his shot looks a lot better, doesn't it, this year?
That's a tough.
He got 15 off the bench.
Yeah, 16, 17-foot jumper right there that was contested.
Hit a 3 in his repertoire, Donnie Brown is.
59-55. New Madrid County Central leads this 8-9 matchup. It's been a good one here. First game of tournament. Cape Central and Poplar Bluff is the second game of the night. That game will start.
Which one will need Jeff Williams' shot clock.
Nice backdoor cut. Couldn't finish. The follow wouldn't go, but
Yeah, it was there.
2 free throws coming up for.
Dorton thought he was going to get challenged, and he wouldn't. But Henson there to clear it up. He'll have to earn it from the free throw line.
So the second game is scheduled to tip off at 7 o'clock. I don't think that's going to happen. Already 6:47, and we still got 5 minutes of clock time, so you know it'll take a lot longer than that. Then you've got the natural break in between games. So we're going to be a little bit behind schedule already after game number 1.
Henson with only 2 points. And the Bearcats trail by 4. I think they got to be lucky with that.
That was the 4th foul, by the way, on Donnie Brown.
1 for 5, Dexter, from the free throw line here in this fourth quarter, where free throws can decide a game.
Yeah. Coach McFerrin wants to take a timeout. He didn't like the look of that offensive set. We'll take it with him. 4:47 left, fourth quarter action. New Madrid County Central up on Dexter, 59-55. You're watching the 2019 SEMO Conference Tournament on SPS TV. Good take, but couldn't finish. And now Ellinghaus going to get a strip and now a scrum, and they're going to call a jump ball that's going to stay with New Madrid.
Ellinghaus reached in and got the steal, but then down low couldn't find any breathing room, and they tied him up. Possession arrow. It'll stay with the Eagles.
4:36 left in the game, 59-55.
Point blank looks at New Madrid County Central couldn't get the fall.
Dexter looking to cut into that lead.
Spreading the floor, trying to get something backdoor.
Dorton cut off. Now they'll reset.
Fouls will send Dexter to the free throw line. There's a backdoor.
And good defense rotating over there by Phillips.
Good defense by the Bearcats.
Yeah,
Got
here-
the steal.
Henson ahead to Sykes, back to Ellinghouse. Good thing that Allen was 6'6" there to track that one
Oh,
down.
what a pretty move to get open. Couldn't get the shot.
And they're going to get a travel on Allen.
4 straight trips down for Dexter without a bucket. Pump fake by Allen trying to get open.
Yeah, I keep going back to Jeff's question that he sent. That was a ill-advised pass, as not on the same page as Williams was starting to cut inside and didn't realize the pass was coming to him. I mean, you're right. I see your point with, one more thing for the officials and the score table to keep up with. And I don't think I'm up for a 24-second clock like in the NBA, but maybe like a 40-second or something like that. I mean, you want a team to run a little bit of time if they want, but you don't want them to run minutes off the clock. But you also have the point of view of, hey, had to force a team to come up and pressure them, and that was a bad pass and a turnover. Gives it right back to New Madrid County Central.
That was a tough entry pass, so neither team in their best on the offensive end, but maybe it's the good defense is being played.
59-55, New Madrid County Central leads. Pass, and Williams was going to try to finish with a two-hand flush, but he was fouled, and he's going to have to earn them from the free throw line.
I mean, a tight game in the fourth quarter, just lay it up and in, won't you?
I think that's what Coach McFerrin was wanting.
To the line, shooting 2.
Game number 1, 8-9
I know
matchup.
Coach McFerrin's thinking that.
Yeah. 8-9 matchup here tonight. It's been a good one.
Yeah, it is.
First free throw, up and good. I'll tell you, if this is your 8-9 matchup, it's a pretty good conference.
Anybody that's seen SEMO Conference basketball knows it's very competitive, even any Tuesday or Friday night.
Williams hit them both. 61-55, 6-point lead is the biggest of the night for New Madrid. Dexter's going to have to come back in this last 2 minutes if they want to move on to the championship rounds.
They got to make a possession here. Count.
Corner 3 off the mark. I think that may be Allen's first miss.
And 6 straight tries now. Dexter without a score. Scoreless for probably the last 4 minutes have been the Bearcats.
Now going to be forced to foul as Jackson Allen's going to pick up the foul.
Foul on the Bearcats, Jackson Allen, his 4th. Team foul number 8.
Hit your free throws down the stretch. Neither team shot the ball good from the charity
No.
stripe, though.
Christian
Eagles are 4 for 4 here in this fourth quarter, though, from there.
missed the front end of the 1-and-1, but we're going to get over to back on Phillips.
And we'll walk down the other end, shoot more free throws.
Foul on the Eagles, Marcellus Phillips. That's his second. Team foul number 9. Andrew Ellinghouse to the line, shooting 1-1.
We will have the email up each and every game of this tournament.
Andrew 5 for 10 from the free throw line here.
Webcast at sykesnr6.org if you want to shoot us an email. 5 for 11 now, and I got to think, Ellinghouse is a better free throw shooter than that. We've been off from the line a little bit here tonight, and a layup by Christian Phillips. And Dexter wants to take a timeout. We'll take it with him. 1:29 left in the game. New Madrid County Central on top, 63-55. Dexter coming out of the timeout, down 8, their biggest deficit of the game. Wild shot off the mark. Henson's putback wouldn't go. And finally cleared, but they'll say it's a tie-up.
Stay with Dexter. Empty trips down the floor for the Bearcats. This thing's getting away from them.
Yeah, they've really went cold here in this fourth quarter. Dexter only 3 points in the fourth quarter. Is that right, partner?
Yeah.
And missed another one, did Henson.
That's a good call. I thought he carried that.
That was
front.
a good call. They were trying to come in. They were going to come in and foul him, but he carried before the foul. I agree with you. Veteran officials on top of this first game.
Dexter needs a bucket quick.
They sure do. Trapped in the corner. And they were able to knock it off a New Madrid County Central player and to stay with the Bearcats. Inside a minute now. Bowles with the long-range 3.
Needed that.
They needed that in a bad way.
Dexter will call their final timeout here.
That's Bowles' second field goal, his first field goal since early in that second quarter.
2-possession game, though. You got to pick you out somebody and foul them.
Yeah.
Don't get a steal.
63-58 is the score. Both teams are in the bonus right now. 43.6 seconds left. So the winner of this game will move on to the championship round to play the number 1 seed, the Charleston Blue Jays, tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. The loser will fall to the consolation side of the bracket. They will play the loser
of our third game tonight.
Notre Dame and Kennett. And that game will be Tuesday at 8:30. In our next game tonight will be Cape Central and Poplar Bluff. That's a 3-6 matchup. Cape Central 3-0 on the season. They had a tournament victory last week in the Fountain City Classic.
Where's that at?
No kidding. I have no idea. They played Rockwood Summit in the championship game. Beat them by 4, 58-54, but not sure where it's held as Carter Dorton was forced to foul.
Foul on the Bearcats, Carter Norton. That's his fourth personal
That's
foul.
number 4 on him. 19 fouls, so still a 1-and-1 situation here for Bryshawn Williams.
He's 2 for 4 from the free throw line. Got 4 points in the game. Allen comes in for Dexter. Give him a 3-point threat out there.
Too hard off the back iron. Now Dexter can cut this lead down more with the big bucket here. Long range 3 off the mark and cleared
On
by
target.
Williams, and he's going to be fouled. It
Just
was
a little bit out of range.
Yeah. A little too far there probably for Dorton.
Had Ellinghouse bringing the ball down. I don't know if I'm looking for him to shoot it.
Team foul number 10.
Dorton will foul out for the Bearcats. Ends up with 4 points.
Williams to the line, shooting 2.
Really gamble on Bryshawn Williams again. Bryshawn hits a free throw here. This game could be over if it's not already. All you need is one, Bryshawn.
Yeah. He did hit one. Coach McFerrin will take a timeout. We'll keep it right here. So 27.8 seconds left in the game. New Madrid County Central up on Dexter, 64-58. Again, this next game will be Cape and Poplar Bluff, the 3 and 6 seed. Speaking of Cape Central, we had an email come in a few minutes ago from our old buddy John Winkler.
John from South Dakota, John.
That's right. John from South Dakota. John said he appreciates us. He actually said something nice. Said he appreciates us and loves the orange that is getting ready to take the floor. And he reminded me who won the Class 4 District 1 tournament last year.
Oh, gone him. Yeah, we saw Ryan before the game. Missed him in football.
Yeah. Good to hear from both Winkler brothers here tonight.
John's living that good life. South Dakota, that's some pretty territory over there.
Sure is.
Think it's any prettier in Southeast Missouri?
I don't know. Maybe John will have us out sometime.
John wouldn't even buy us a hot dog back when he was here.
Again, we'll have each and every game for you of this tournament if you can't make it. If you're in Southeast Missouri, we'd like to see you come out and watch the action. If not, if you're living in St. Louis or South Dakota or wherever, just log on. And as Bowes knocks down another one, and 2 late threes here by Bowes have gotten this down to a 3-point game.
You miss a free throw here. Coach Allen will huddle them up. See, 22, Christian Phillips, 0 for 1 from the free throw line. He misses this one. Dexter hits another 3.
Yeah.
So we need first game into overtime.
I know. Mr. Hoffman from up in St. Louis, I know he's happy to see his nephew Bowles knocking down these big, important threes.
13 threes in the game for Dexter.
Wow. Couldn't get the first free throw to go.
Uh-oh.
Christian Phillips, the 6'1 senior, will have a big one right here.
All it takes is one.
And he did get the second. So now it's back to a 2-point game, or excuse me, 2-possession game.
And the Eagles just don't need to foul anybody.
Bowes, long range 3, left that one a little short. It's going to go out of bounds and be New Madrid County Central basketball. So a little too late here for Dexter. And Brown's going to be pushed, and 2 free throws coming up for Donnie, who was just inserted into the lineup by Coach McFerrin at the last whistle.
Good outlet pass, like we said before. They just throw it up high. He's the biggest guy out there.
John said if we want to come on out to South Dakota, he'll take us pheasant hunting. I bet there's some good pheasant hunting. I guarantee you there's some good pheasant hunting out in South Dakota.
John's too busy on the radio to go hunt. He's calling everything. He's even a hockey announcer.
Donnie Brown's first free throw off the mark. He'll get a second.
John likes his Blues. I know. I thought about John when the Blues won the Stanley Cup.
Second free throw he got. Coach McFerrin says, back off, don't foul. Long range three, in and out, no good, and that will bring us to the end of this game. New Madrid County Central wins it by a score of 66.
Good first game.
To 61. So New Madrid County Central will move on to championship action in round 1. They will play Charleston tomorrow night at 7 p.m. and Dexter will fall to the losers bracket, and they will play the loser of the 2-7 matchup, Notre Dame and Kennett. That will be tomorrow night at 8:30. So again, New Madrid County Central wins it by your final 66 to 61. We'll step aside. We'll let Mr. Byler get all set up for tonight's second game, which will be Cape Central and Poplar Bluff. You're watching the 2019 SEMO Conference Tournament on SPS TV.